year was it that the both of you got married?
58. It
You've
will be
been married
67 years,
67 years.
the 29th of this month.
Hello, I'm Andy Romero Compain, and these are my grandparents, Virgil Compain and Maria Compain.
Nice meeting you.
The both of you are originally from Cuba,
Yes.
right? Tell me about life there in Cuba.
All right, well, we live in a section of Havana, like a block away from each other. It took years before we met by pure luck on a friend's house. That was like in 1953 when I was in law school. So we became engaged like in 56 and were married in 58. And in 1960 we left Cuba and came here.
When you two first met, you were married to someone else before Tata?
No,
Is that right?
Oh,
No? Or were you engaged to somebody?
yeah, I was about, but then we broke up before, before I met Virgilio. In Cuba, it's different from here. In Cuba, you needed how do you call that? Somebody who goes with you.
the what?
You cannot by yourself with your boyfriend.
So in Cuba, you needed someone like a parent or a friend to go with you if the
Yes.
both of you were going to go out on a date.
Yes, yes.
That was a law?
Yes, yes.
No,
Not the
it's,
law, but
it's not exactly the law. It was a custom. It comes from the old country, from Spain, where in the old country in Europe, where they didn't allow a couple to go out by themselves. They have a chaperona.
Wow. Yeah, why was it you left Cuba?
Well, when Castro took over, he installed communist regime, and we didn't like it. So we decided that that's it. We need to leave. This is not going to be good. We went to New York, where we have family. I have family. We spent there a couple of months, and then we moved down to Florida, where we lived there for about 41 years. In 1975, I went back to law school. I worked for 20-some years as a prosecutor, and we retired. Here we are, old.
But living strong? Nana, what about you?
I think so.
Nana, what about you?
Well, it was okay. I worked as secretary, and then we have to leave Cuba because of Castro. Castro took everything out from you, from everybody. You own anything, you're gonna do it your own home, this or that. So we were against that. We didn't agree with that. So we have to leave Cuba.
The craziest thing that I remember happened to me when I was in law school. Fidel Castro was there. He was also a student in law school, and he was in the same law school that I was. He was in the University of Havana. Maria was traveling back and forth, so we decided to sell the house in Florida and move to Bloomington, where we bought a big house and we lived together, and we took care of Sophia. And Vicky
My aunt, Vicky
was
Compain.
born in Cuba, and we brought it with us. Your man was born in Florida, 10 years after your and Vicky. So they're 10 years apart.
10 years apart. Yeah, I had two or three miscarriages between Vicky and Anna, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, finally, I could get pregnant, and Anna was born.
Sophia was born in Lakeland, Florida, in November 11, 1998.
Oh, in Lakeland.
And then when we moved here, they came you, then after that Daniel, and when we moved to here, it was Caroline.
Yeah. Would you say that family is the most important thing in life?
Without any doubt. The friendship is something that you cultivate with other people. You in my case, I remember all of the fellows that I grew up with in the neighborhood, that we spent days in, days out, getting together and getting at night and just chit chat. And we do or did that for years. Then that friendship started vanishing when they started getting married and they moved. Then of course the whole thing changed when we had to immigrate and come here. Then it took years before I found out one or found another one, but we were still friends. Right now, because of my age, I don't think that there is any one of my friends alive. I think they're all gone.
The distance though.
And I remember them. You will never forget your friends.
Yeah.
If you have good friends, you will never forget them. And remember, they will be there for you.
Nana, what about you?
Yeah, number one. First God, then family.
Yeah. So why do you feel family is so important in life?
Because it's your own blood.
They support you too.
It's your own blood.
One way or the other, they support you. And you need family. You cannot be by yourself, without thinking about family. I belong to a religion, which is very Christian, different from other Christian religions. But then I receive a subscription every month. And the name is La Palabra Diaria, Daily Word.
One thing that I was just wanted to keep in mind with this project is when you are both gone, what is something that me and Sophia and Gato and Danny and Mom and Dad we should remember or should keep working on? Because it's not, I'm going to say this, it's not going to be the same without the both of you.
Are you going to miss us?
Oh, all of us, it's like we're already missing something from the family without the both of you.
Well, that's life,
You want to know what it would like for you and your sister and brother and family to remember from us?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to you
I
to
know.
remember each one of us in a different way. I cannot tell you remember me because this or that, You remember other people and whatever they used to be or used to say in a different way. So I cannot tell you when we are gone, remember, I don't know, that we were married for 67 or 68 years, whatever it is. And I really don't know what to tell you.
Live a healthy life. Guarding what food you eat. Don't go on extremities, but keep healthy on all ways. Good to all people, good to everybody, and keep your faith in God. Don't lose that.
You'll still be with us, even when you're up in heaven.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Well,
We'll keep praying.
if they give me a chance, I'm going to be looking all over you to be sure that nobody else take you for it right. I'm going to be sure that I'm going to keep an eye all of you and protect you in any way we are allowed.
Well, pray to God to that really. Pray now, and when you are gone, pray to God that God guides them and keeps them in good health, and pray that they have sooner or later they will get married and have family and have a happy family. We have to pray for all of that, so we'll do that when I'm still here.